This call
Okay,
is
so
being
good evening,
recorded.
everybody. Good evening, and welcome to our Thursday night conference call. My name is Dr. Roz. I am going to get out of the way because I want to introduce and bring to this conference call stage a woman that I admire, hardworking lady. Listen, and she's passionate about what she does. She's passionate about helping people. She is a native of Columbia, South Carolina. Yeah, the dirty South. She's a retired microbiologist. She's a retired financial planner with over 27 years of experience. She is our VP of Finance here at Akana. You're going to hear more about that. And she's a founding member, an Emerald team leader, and she's a certified wellness coach. And to kick everything off tonight, please welcome Miss Kathy Weathersby. Take it away, Kathy.
Hi, Dr. Roz, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you fine. Yes.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Dr. Roz, I just appreciate you for everything that you do. You so humbly welcome the guest in today, and you are quite an accomplished person yourself. I mean, the CEO of Dream to Life Productions and Ministry. You're a beautiful musician, videographer, recording engineer, has a doctorate of theology and divinity, a licensed insurance agent, also a certified wellness coach, an Emerald Director, and you are our VP of Communications, Dr. Roz. We just appreciate you for everything that you do. And guys, welcome tonight. We're exploring opportunity. See, this is all about expanding our minds and elevating our health, wealth, freedom, and legacy. So again, welcome to everybody from all around the country. I do hail from Columbia, South Carolina, and I want to place a question in your mind. Why am I here? You could be here as a courtesy because you were invited by somebody that you care about, or you could be here because you're looking for an answer to your current situation, either in your health or your finances or both. So I'm proud to share with you Akana. Now, this means in the hands of God. And Akana has that guidance and embodies the 5 elements needed for a great company. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. Products, marketing, culture, operations, and comp plan. In fact, our mission is that we believe that health, wealth, freedom, and legacy are a birthright. So, by offering the most life changing products and an innovative business, we empower people to elevate to their full potential. In fact, elevate the well being of your whole body and soul. And so now the first of those 5 elements that makes a great company is the product. So to talk to you some more about our products, I want to introduce an accomplished professional. Dr. Kimberly Smith Dautrieve is from St. Martinsville, Louisiana. She's a graduate of Tulane University and the University of Louisiana at Lafayette and Louisiana Health Sciences Center. She's a physician with over 23 years in internal medicine, a dedicated wife, mother, and Emerald Director. That means that she and her team have done over $50,000 in a 30-day calendar period. So, Dr. Kim, you can go
Yes.
ahead and unmute yourself. Go ahead and take it away.
Hello, everyone. How are you this evening? It's such a pleasure to be here with you again, Kathy. Thank you so much for that introduction, and thank you for everything that you do for Alcana and for me and my team, especially since we are under your great leadership. I want to talk to you this evening about how I got started here, and as she said, I'm going to give you some information about products. My journey started actually in March of 2021. And it started because I had a patient who came in, blood pressure is high, sugar is high, and I am ready as a traditional doc to increase her medication. However, she said, Doc, I think I found something that's working for me. So I, being the doctor that I am, I feel like myself and my patients are a team. They know their body, I know the science. So if she felt like she was taking something that was working, I felt like I needed to give her a chance to prove it. So 3 months later, she comes back, and lo and behold, blood pressure is stone cold normal. Her sugar has dropped about 150 points. Those of you who know what an A1C is, her A1C dropped from 12 down to 9, which is incredible. So of course, I want to know, what is she taking? And she tells me she's taking Akana CBD products. Well, immediately I thought, okay, no way. She cannot be telling me that a drug is helping her issues. But what I did at that moment was I went and did some research. And the research just opened up my mind to so many wonderful things that we never learned in medical school. So my journey began using CBD products from this amazing company who allowed us to have the purest, highest quality products that help first my family. Because before I try anything with my patients, I always tried with myself and my family. My husband, who had been in a horrible accident 2 years before that, had been suffering with neck pain and knee pain after having neck and knee surgery, was on 4 different pain medicines that weren't really working and made him feel in such a way that he just did not like at all. Immediately after starting the CBD products, he was able to get off of all 4 of those medicines. But then, fast forward 2 months or 3 months down the line, he started to tell me he felt a little dizzy. And so when we checked his blood pressure was low. Because with CBD products, every human being has something called an endocannabinoid system. And that means that our body has organs that have receptors for CBD. And for those of you who don't know this, our body naturally makes at least 2 kinds of CBD that we have a name for. But CBD is something, it causes something called homeostasis. It causes balance throughout the body. So even though he took it for his pain, it actually helped with his blood pressure. And when I tell you, this has been a remarkable product for my patients across the board, helping with sleep, with anxiety, depression, lowering seizure occurrences in a month. Of course, it helps with pain, but it has been phenomenal in changing the quality of my patients' lives. And this company, I partnered with them. After my husband had great results, I had no choice but to partner with them because these are products that are natural. And as a traditional physician, I've always felt that there has to be more than us chasing behind disease. We have to be able to prevent it if we can. And that is what I was finding this company was allowing me to do on a higher level. And so we look at medicine now, and when we look at it, we're realizing that statistics are showing that our children are predicted to live a shorter lifespan than the parents are. And that is a horrible thing. When I was in medical school, when I did my rotation with the coroner, we actually got to see the blood vessels of young adults and late teens. And it showed that they had early stages of blockage. Now, fast forward to now, which is 23 years later, now we're seeing that early stage of blockage in adolescence. We have to do better. And we have to do better because our kids these days, they're staying in the house more. They're not getting as much activity. But also, we have kids now who eat more fast food than any generation ever has before us. And that fast food, that processed food, all of the junk food combined with lack of activity is leading to our kids potentially dying at a much earlier age than we did and our parents did. So we want to do better for our kids. And so what I love about this company is that they are ever evolving. Akana wants to have a full-fledged wellness program that allows you to not just feel better, but actually reverse chronic disease that is going on inside of your body. And when you think about chronic disease, I want you to think about inflammation because that's what it is. Inflammatory processes are at the base of every disease you can think of. Anything, high blood pressure, diabetes, even things like lupus, heart attacks, and stroke, all of those things start off with inflammation at their base. So that means if we can reduce our inflammation, then we have a better chance of getting rid of disease and living a longer, healthier, better quality of life. And what we have is this Flat Belly Lifestyle Program. We are able to, based on your blood type, tell you foods that are good for you, foods that are neutral, foods that are bad for you. We're able to get you on a path where you're able to start reducing that inflammation that is already built up in your body. It was said before that once you have a medical issue, you're always going to have it. That's what we're taught in medicine. Well, I now know that no, that is not the answer. That is not the case at all. Because even though you have something now, if you take the steps to eat better, to do more activity-wise, you can literally reverse what is already going on in your body. And it does start with the blood type. One of the things that we're able to do is help you to learn what your blood type is. And once you learn that blood type, now we're able to give you the guidance that you need. I don't know how many of you on here know what your blood type is, but if you do, if you're blood type A, you want to avoid things like beef and pork, catfish, shrimp, most dairy products, probably a lot of things you eat on a daily basis. If you're blood type B, you need to be avoiding chicken, crab, American cheese. And every time I say this to people, they would say something like chicken, but chicken is good. Again, we have been living a certain way for so long that it's hard for us to fathom that chicken can be bad. But just remember that it's not how you start, it's how you end. And you do not have to stay in the same position that you've always been in. And genetically, we like to say that I inherited this, it runs in my family. What you learn from your family, what you inherit, is how you eat. That is how medical issues and diseases are transferred from generation to generation, because the eating habits are the same. Well, you can reverse this, and you can break that curse is what I'm going to call it. You can break that chain of horrible eating that leads to disease, that leads to a poor quality of life and early death. If you're blood type O, then you are one who can eat the most meat, but in general, I would just want to put it out there, meat is the strongest provoker of inflammation in the body. But if you're blood type O, unfortunately, things like strawberries and oranges, cabbage, avocados, pork, all of those are bad for you. But it's a simple test, a simple blood test that we can help you to learn what your blood type is. And based on your blood type, we can get you on the right path. Now, if you're somebody who is ready to just get it, if you want to take that inflammation level from 100 down to less than 10, well, let me introduce to you our Flat Belly Lifestyle Program. We have 4 amazing products that are designed to help with reversing the inflammation in your body. The more inflammation you have, the more acidic your body environment is. And these are the conditions that allow disease to thrive. So if you can reduce your inflammation, and if you can change your pH from an acidic one to one that is more neutral or even a little on the alkaline side, then you make it much harder for a disease to thrive. And in these products, we have the Eliminator that's helping to get rid of mucus and parasites. We have the Regenerator that has 11 different superfoods that give our cells the nutrients it needs to repair themselves. Because yes, our cells are able to repair themselves. We have the Purifier, which gets rid of toxic waste within our system. And we have the protein that allows our cells, our muscles, to grow healthily, to give us the building blocks that we need for healthy growth. And so this program also comes with the amazing superfruit, the Aronia juice, which gives you that burst of antioxidants that you're looking for. And it has so many wonderful properties like anti-cancer, anti-diabetic, liver health. And when we talk about supplements, these are not FDA approved things, but these are things that have been proven by a certain number of people using these products and getting results. So while I can't say it's going to cure a thing, what I can tell you is time and time again with multiple patients and even just people in the community, I have seen this Flat Belly Lifestyle program alter the course of my patients and my community's lives. I have for sure seen someone who's using a walker on oxygen 24/7 get to the point where she's been doing this cleanse every quarter, and she now is able to use her oxygen only on an as-needed basis. She does not use that walker anymore, and she is living her best life. That is what this program can give you. We're talking about not just living, not just existing, but we're talking about living at the top level, living at the top quality of life that you can live. Because you know you can just be here and just be here. But you don't want to just live to stay in your house, to walk around bent over, hurting all the time. You want to be able to live a full life, a happy life, a pain-free life, a life of a healthy person. And this Flat Belly Lifestyle program comes in a 7-day and a 21-day program. Get with the person who invited you on this call. It can change your life. Kathy, I'm going to turn it right back over to you, my dear.
Dr. Kim, thank you so much. You absolutely knocked it out of the park, letting people know how it affected your life and what they can do. I actually, Dr. Kim, have one of our newest people who have just finished a 7-day cleanse. I want to bring up Sandra York to tell us her experience on the 7-day cleanse. You can hit star, Sandra. Are you out there?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can now. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Oh, awesome. Hi, I'm Sandra from Berkeley, Illinois. I'm trying this 21-day product, but I'm finishing up on day 7. The results are phenomenal. Each day, I'm noticing things, all the things that ailed me are gone. Gone. Swollen ankles. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello,
Sandra, we
can you
can
hear
hear
me?
you. Yes, we can
Oh,
hear
I'm
you.
sorry. From swollen ankles to my waist. I feel alive. I feel so alive.
Wow, that is awesome. And this is just day 7 of your
Day 7.
21 days. How awesome
Absolutely.
is that? I'm so glad that your first week has come out with some great results. I'm looking so forward to talking to you in a couple more weeks. So thank you so much for sharing that, Sandra. We're going to go
Thank you.
on over to Virginia, and Mike and Patricia Newsom, they're coming off of their cleanses as well. If you guys can hit star, unmute and share with us your story, your experience.
Good evening. This is Mike Newsom. I'd like to say good evening to our guests and our business partners. My wife Patricia is not available tonight, so I will be able to share our flat belly testimony. The both of us, but my wife Patricia is actually just coming off of a 21-day cleanse, and this is her second one, and she did a phenomenal job. And in this particular last round of her cleanse, she was able to shed 15 pounds approximately, and she lost anywhere between 4 to 6 inches off her waist. And she's definitely feeling more energetic and doing. I've done a 21-day cleanse personally, and when she was going through her 21 days, I was eating just like her. I wasn't as strict as her, but doing my cleanse, I lost 15 pounds, and my waist size went down from a 38 to a 32. Now, that is the best part of the cleanse. Now, the other side of the cleanse is I've had to buy all new clothes because everything was too big for me. But I'll take it. And my energy is up, and the weight has not come back. So I'm excited about where we're going. And not only did it impact us during that period of time, it changed our mindset. We now are doing more. We're more conscious of what we eat. We're eating to our blood type, and we've made a lifestyle change. And that's what this flat belly lifestyle will do. It will change your mindset. So back to you, Kathy.
Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Dr. Kim, for breaking down the products and letting us know how they work. Thank you, everyone, for sharing your testimonies. Now, earlier, I mentioned the 5 things that make a great company. So now that we know we have the right products, guys, it's critical that we engage in the right marketing. So you might have been invited here for the first time and maybe seen a preview video. Maybe you got on a Zoom, or maybe somebody sent you a recording of one, or maybe you even went to one of our live experiences. We call them elevation experiences. You know, we've got the tools and the systems, including an awesome app that boosts our marketing. Then there's culture. See, that's the vision and the mission and the heart of a company. Akana is a family where all voices are respected and heard, where all desire, all ability, and all skill sets are uplifted to whatever level of health and success that you're looking for. Then there's operations. Well, this is how the company is run, the efficiency, the finances. Our executive team has more than 120 years of experience in the direct sales industry, and they've actually helped shape multi-million and billion-dollar companies. Now, the compensation plan. I know that somebody's here wanting to know how to get to the money. So this is a plan that's built for everybody. It's built for the new person that wants to just share the product and make a commission from that. Then it's also built for the experienced person who's maybe been committed, been in a couple of companies, just frustrated, but really loves network marketing. And then there's the plan is actually built for somebody who's a big builder. You know, somebody who's looking for rock star income and with a company that they can call home. So Akana's plan was designed for you to make money right at the very start. So 20 to 50% retail commissionable volume on sales made on your site. You even get a fast start bonus. So this is how you get your money back in 30 days. So if you're coachable, we'll show you the way. There's the revenue pools. And now I know you've heard of a revenue pool before, but revenue pools not made just for the top 1%. This Sapphire revenue pool allows a share in the overall revenue of the company. At the diamond level, there's a whole nother pool. That's another pool that's set aside for just the diamonds. And I said revenue pool, not profit pool. So that is amazing. Lifestyle rewards, guys, this is vacations that are paid for by the company. These are vacations with expenses paid to places like Chicago, Las Vegas, Jamaica, Bahamas, and in 2024, Dubai. Oh my gosh. So speaking of Dubai, I'm going to go out to Dallas, Texas, where we have our diamond, Gigi Harris. This woman is a professional with more than 30 years of experience in network marketing. She's also a realtor. She is a mom and a glam mom. She's literally reversing aging using every knowledge, every piece of knowledge that she's got, that she's learned from us, that she's brought to the table. She just is someone who I'm so proud to call my friend, my sister. Gigi Harris, please unmute and share with us your story.
Hello, Kathy. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Wow. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much for inviting me to the call. Also, I want to say thank you for everything you do. My sister, you know I love you. You know, hey, like they say, blood, you know, everybody, every family member don't have to be blood to feel like family, and that's what we have here at Icona. But yes, I can't believe it's been over 30 years in this industry, an industry that I love so much. But let me just say, when I was in corporate America years and years ago, a coworker heard me talk about how I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And I guess he was ear hustling, right? Okay, so what he did, he finally introduced me to my first multi-level marketing company, which was Amway, the godfather of network marketing. And with that company, I was able to be a stay-at-home mom. I was able to supplement my husband's income and also take advantage of some of the tax breaks. But what I mostly learned about this industry, that is people helping people to fulfill their dreams. And that's what I love about, what I do. As I was working through the industry, breaking ranks, making great money, then life happened. Oh my gosh. My biggest cheerleader, she died, which was my mother. She died from cirrhosis of the liver. I could not understand it. She never drank, she never smoked, and I was heartbroken. She never made it to 68, and that is something that I've been able to do is make it to 68. But 7 months after that, I had a brother who died from lung cancer. A year later, my baby brother, so dear to me, died from colon cancer. During that time, I became functionally depressed. I was emotionally eating everything in sight that I thought that I could feel the hole in my heart. During that time, I gained 50 pounds. But guess what? My hero was in my life, Miss Melissa Boston, the CEO of Icona. She taught life back into me through showing me and sharing knowledge with me. I lost 30 pounds. And then this is a part that I don't talk about much. In 2014, my husband was told that he had cancer. He chose to go the holistic route with Melissa Boston, right by our side. Carol was there, Carol Signer. My husband decided to do the surgery, but no radiation and no chemo. And he is here still today in 2023. Fast forward, Melissa Boston, the CEO, brought on Dr. Prince, who brought the BioScan, the 21-day flat belly detox cleanse and eating for your blood type. So now you see why I was so excited when Dr. Prince came on board, because some of the same methods that we are using today with the 21-day, the 7-day cleanse, is some of the things that Melissa Boston and myself and my husband, along with Carol, was doing. During that time when he brought the 21-day cleanse, to us, I lost 25 pounds with a total of 55 pounds that I have taken off and have not put those pounds back on. And I must say, a year ago, my niece had a double transplant, kidneys and pancreas. It can happen to any of us. On October 26th, she will be celebrating her baby's first year anniversary. See, I'm passionate about what I do because it's a ministry for me. It's my way of giving back to the Almighty and serving His people. Yes, the money is great. No experience necessary. You can have a lot of experience or no experience and still make great money here at Icona. We, as networkers, we don't have to worry about balancing, breakaways, or flushing.
See, what's most important is that we got to help our families and our community. See, it's not only me that have family members that's dropping one by one and leaving here prematurely. See, it's some of you guys that's listening to me tonight have the same issues that I've had, losing loved ones. Now you have something that you can offer to them. You can start talking to them about creating that blue zone that our family needs. You can start talking to them about what they need to do in changing their lifestyle and get away from some of the stuff that's not good, for our temple. We got to have faith, and we have to have good intentions to take this program to the people that need it. Thank you, Kathy. I'm turning it back over to you, and thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, Gigi, for sharing with us all of the things that you have triumphed through. And I just appreciate you for who you are and for the beacon of light that you hold in front of everybody. So, folks, at this point, we know that there's likely 3 types of people on the line. I'm going to name a number. I want you to think about who it is that you are. So, person number 1 is like Gigi. You care about your health, you care about your community, you know that you want to get healthier. So the flat belly cleanse is something that you may want to consider as a customer. Person number 2 is someone who is like Gigi again. You care about your community. You want to share this with folks, and you might want to have an elevation experience so that you can get as many people in front of this information. You're person number 2. Person number 3 loves helping people like Gigi and wants to earn money doing so. So, there's actually 12 ways to get paid, so it gets even better. But so if you want to be a part of our family with the most product and the best advantage on the comp plan, you want the Diamond Coach Pack. You're going to get plenty of the best-selling products, basic wellness coaching, blood type testing training, and you'll advance to the Diamond Pay level for 6 months. Now, there's a Sapphire Coaching Pack that's going to give you great products, the coaching, the training, and you'll advance to Sapphire Pay level for 6 months. There's even a Pearl Coach Pack that is a great starting point with getting you your 21-day raw cleanse. You'll have that basic wellness coaching, blood type testing training, and you'll advance to Pearl for 6 months. So just thinking about what it is that you'd like to do, contact the person that invited you tonight. Now, it's absolutely my pleasure to introduce to you our CMO. He was named Teacher of the Year twice. He's the founder of Leadership Camps, a pastor, and an experienced person in helping multi-million-dollar companies grow to billion-dollar big. From Goshen, Virginia, my friend, Scott Reese. Scott, please unmute.
I am here, Kathy. I'm excited. Oh, my goodness. Such powerful stuff tonight to hear from everybody. Folks, we're on a journey right now. Oh, scratch that. We're on a mission. It's a whole nother world. The energy right now that's buzzing around about Akana and the Akana family is unlike anything I've felt in my career. And I've seen multi-billion-dollar companies come from a lesser place than this, with lesser products, with not even close to our pay plan. I hate to say this because it's so overused, but you're definitely in the right place at the right time. So I'm going to use it because it fits. You are in the right place at the right time. So you got to be asking yourself right now, what's next? What do I do next? How do I get more information? What can I do from here? Well, first of all, I know that you just heard literally a fire hose of information, and it's a lot to take in. What I want you to really do right now is just ask the person who invited you to help you enroll tonight, answer your questions, any questions you have, and then get enrolled tonight. Then I want you to take a day, find a few people that you trust, who trust you, and ask them to come hear an amazing presentation of an opportunity that you found, unlike anything. I mean, you've uncovered a diamond here, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't just your ordinary company. This is a whole nother world. Now, ask them to come to you with the next presentation. I'd recommend a couple presentations. Saturday morning with Dr. Ross. For those of you that can get up in the morning on Saturday, man, she does a bang up job. Her and her team. 11 a.m. Eastern time. That's 10 Central, 9 Mountain time. 8 a.m. I heard you, California, out there. 8 a.m. for the Californians. That's an awesome call. It's a Zoom call. Again, ask the person to give you the link, send you the link, and come to that call with your guests. They will be sure to see that and go, man, I got to get in this. Right after that call, we play a little music because it doesn't last a full hour, but we just play a little music so you can chill out, get a cup of coffee, get your breakfast down, whatever it is you need to do. And then we have a literally 20-minute or so, very short power pack training called $1 Billion Big, because that's where we're headed. You're at the beginning of that amazing mission. $1 Billion Big training with yours truly right here, Scott Reese. I'm ready to go. That starts at 12 noon Eastern. That's 11 Central, 10 Mountain, and 9 Pacific. All right, after that Saturday call. Now, if you can't make those, and I recommend that you do, come right back to this call next Thursday. Right here, same number, same everything that you came to tonight, and bring your guests. Don't just get started and get busy. Invite a couple people. You really care about their health, you care about their wellness, you care about their financial well-being, and let's go. Let's get it done. I invite you, and I invite you tonight to get back with a person and ask them any questions that you have that brought you to this call. Ask them any questions and get enrolled. Back to you, Kathy. I want to thank you so much. Thank you, Kathy. You're awesome. You guys are all
Thank
awesome
you,
tonight.
Scott. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, the question that I asked you to think about at the beginning, why am I here? So now you got a little bit more information. So connect back with the person that Scott said that invited you. Get the details about what pack works for you and what your health and your success would be. And decide what part of the mission you want. Lock arms with us and let us get this mission accomplished. You guys have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Good night.